Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rule the Waves as Great Britain, episode number 2. So, I've redone all of our ships, actually. I mean, they're exactly the same ship, but the name itself has changed. And I did this because I'm going to try to squeeze in a few more, like the Albion. I'm just going to make her the namesake so that we don't actually need a ship named the Niobe. The reason why we're going to be a bit pressed for names is because everyone wants a capital ship. I can already tell you that there's not going to be 37 armored cruisers. There's probably not going to be many more than 6. Maybe 10 if we really get spend happy. But there's probably also not going to end up being 51 battle cruisers. What I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that I think people have a bit... nobody wanted to pick a light cruiser. Even right now, we have 29 light cruisers, and it's fine. It's completely fine the way it is. If people just really only want the capital ships, that's completely okay. I have no problem with that. It won't cost me any amount of time to fix things if I don't need to fix them at all. But if you this is Saturday afternoon. I think it was already 80 name suggestions at that point submitted when the video first went live, I think Friday night. And now it is Monday evening. There's over 110. We only got to 130 through the entirety. By the final episode of our Japanese series, we had about 130. So we're almost up to the same number as we were in the entire last series. Anyways, if you submitted your name like a little bit late, if the number of views was probably like over 500 or something by the time you already looked at it, you might consider resubmitting. And what the policy for this is just going to be, when you resubmit, you'll put your same YouTube username in, and for the notes, just put redo. When you do this, we will find your previous name, the whatever entry you had previously for it, and we will overwrite your previous preferences with your new preferences. So for those of you who just did checkmark, 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 you might consider doing those 4 checks and then maybe checking CL as well. I'll try not to add the people who do this redo as a CL until all of the battleships and the armored cruisers are gone. However, considering there's 29 light cruisers and there's 6 heavy cruisers, you can see that there's a lot of room at the bottom. As in any fleet, there's a lot of room at the bottom. So if you want to redo and put like a light cruiser, or if you wouldn't mind being a destroyer, just throw your name on down there. If you want to hold out, it's quite possible that we will get... Another thing to say is that this is not that we have 38 unique people who want dreadnoughts and then another 51 unique people who want battle cruisers. A lot of people, like I said, did check, 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 check. So you can think that, if I give anybody a battleship, if I give one person a battleship or an armored cruiser, all 4 of these categories drop by 1. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much more about it, but if you want to redo your preferences, if you don't think that maybe you'll be one of the lucky few to get a capital ship commission, light cruisers do most of the fighting anyway, right? Okay, so that's enough about that. I also want to showcase that although it's now inappropriately named, Finnish Jaeger is already done. Started off wonderfully with his beautiful ship illustrations. So we have the Forester class, which looks phenomenal. And now it should be called the Hornblower class, but the reason I did that is just so we can get the Horatio Hornblower. I didn't know if I should do this or not. I just decided to, here we have the Hornblower, and this should be... I renamed this already. What did I rename it to? Anyway, I don't have any of the names in here yet from the non-supporters. So if you just submitted by the Google form, I didn't put your name in yet. But I will put it in between this episode and the next one, I think, is when I'll get to it. I just need to go through all the redos first and see, because we actually have less names for light cruisers Then we have light cruisers. Since we have 29 total, there's plenty of space. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead and push on. How did that happen? My monthly balance is positive. What? Okay, well, let's go ahead and pause another 1, 2. Very confusing to me. 3? My God. Okay, now it should be positive. And actually, I do want to increase our... Well, you know what? We don't need intelligence. We will start needing intelligence soon, but not right this moment. So resume those 2. Yeah, I wonder why our funds keeps going negative. Finances are not being tracked correctly. I may have to report this as a bug. I mean, this is already supposed to be absolutely the latest version that they're going to do, since Frederick, the developer, is already working on Rule of Waves 2, but it would be nice at least if their budget, the math, this is just simple math, it should work out correctly. That this is what changes the funds. I also apologize, I'm still getting over this illness, and I've been coughing and sneezing and having this kind of sick voice. Hopefully it's not a big deal. But it should only be for this episode. I'm sure by the next one I record I'll be better. We can probably get 1 more resumed. Let's get this one. Actually, we're okay. We can do that. Wait, what? I have no idea why this number is not working out at all. It's bizarre. It's just bizarre. Okay, monthly balance is plus 700. Funds are negative 40. That means that we should be 720 on the next turn. What? This is crazy. No, we don't need reduced arms. We need more. Okay, I have no idea why this is happening. It's obviously some kind of game bug. But let's not play with fire. Let's just get these things. Who do we grab? You, I guess. What the hell? Okay, it's positive now. I haven't even been paying attention to anything. I'm just looking at this darn budget. It's positive. We resume. It should go up by 1 million. Well, it should be up to 5.1. What the hell is going on here? I have no idea. Shame on you, Italy. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the budget. It's screwy. I don't remember it being like this before either. Like, not this bad. Okay, another thing I wanted to talk about was different ways we can spend our money as Great Britain that we don't normally spend our money. I actually have a mind to create a lot of coastal fortifications. So, we're still positive. What the heck? Wait. Okay, that makes sense. Should be just like 11 million? What the hell? We should support the rebels to create trouble for France. We're gonna go to war before I get this thing figured out. Which is okay. I'm fine with it, but... Alright, well, let's start getting research up. Hasn't even been a year. Anyway, we're going to use a lot of intel because we have the money to do so. And let's, you know what, let's get 2 more hornblowers. And maybe even 2 more Albions. At least 1. Okay, how's that work for us? I don't understand this at all. It kept going up. Maybe it's a bug in my game. Maybe I gotta like, I don't know. Anyway, the good news is our foreign stations have been satisfied, so at least we don't have any problems there. Yeah, okay, let's see. Well, we're still positive, like in a big way. Now that it's because all these light cruisers are finishing, so that makes sense. Let's get another Albion. Yeah. And maybe even one more Hornblower. Because those are pretty solid ships. I don't know which one will last longer between the two. Actually, the only problem with the Albion is that she only has 7 6-inch guns per broadside. So that's a little bit low. And the Hornblower has, well, she only has 8. They're both a little bit lower than I would like, but that's okay. But tensions with France, my goodness, those are going up big time. So what will we do? I don't know. So let's just go ahead with the extra money we have and start building some forts. So I want them like all over the place, but let's start with Malta. Let's try to get 3 in Malta and 3 in Gibraltar, since that is appropriate if we go to war with France. Let's also get some more in the United Kingdom. I don't know why Malta and Gibraltar are... I guess that's actually okay. No, not ship, fort, sorry. Let's get some more in the United Kingdom. Let's get 4 more 6-inch batteries. Good. Next, we want... Well, we can also upgrade some of the bases here, too. So, let's improve the base here. And... how's Africa? Like, where does our support appear to be low? Really? Nowhere. Northeast Asia has the lowest. And the West Coast. Okay. So let's increase our base on the West Coast. And let's actually, British Columbia, let's build some forts there too. We'll get just 2, but something. Wait. Okay, good. And where do we want here? What's our big base here? Nova Scotia, Brunswick, both 50 and 5, 20 and... Okay, I guess the place we'd be most likely to fight is here, so let's build some fortifications in Nova Scotia. 3 there. And 2 here, I guess. Yeah, just because I've never gone like really crazy with these, and I think it'd be kind of a fun thing to do to test it out. So we might actually defend Yemen, since that I don't think we'll have many fights over here, but we might have some fights over here. So let's get just 2 6-inch guns here, and maybe. No, that one's not worth defending. Okay. I don't know which sea region South Africa's in. I mean, they're more in West Africa than they are in the Indian Ocean, right? Where does the Pacific become the Indian Ocean? Who knows? I think Singapore needs some defenses. I'll give 3 to Singapore. And Hong Kong as well. 2 very valuable territories. Okay, good. So we'll build a lot of forts. That, as actually, I wasn't paying attention to my funds. More than I probably should have done, but we have 1 turn to wait before everything goes to hell in a handbasket. Okay, now let's pause a few of these comices. I'm sure we have plenty of these to save us 1 more turn. We're gonna have to pause this guy anyway. Halt him as well. That's good. Okay, well, Not at war quite yet. Good. A major arms firm wants to sell ships to South. Interesting. I don't want to risk technology leaks, but actually at this point, there's no technology leaks that we can leak. We have like no tech researched. So let's just go ahead and say okay. Oh, well, now we do have tech. Oh, let's also build up my docks. I completely forgot. Although that's kind of bad because we don't have the money to do it now. That's okay. It'll all work out. Just keep halting the construction of stuff. And let's resume now. Okay, sounds good. Looks like the finance stuff is done. Okay, this is going to be helpful. Oh, torpedoes. We got better. Does it say here? Well, something better with torpedoes. Now we can resume all these things. Yeah, even this. Very good. There's been an upheaval in the Dominican Republic. If we send an expeditionary force to restore order, there is a chance that we can take over the colony. Yes. Oh, I wouldn't mind going to war with the US, actually. So let's do it. Ah, fantastic. Oh, okay, and war in 1901. That's very early. Raid on coastal shipping. Not my ideal situation. I'm going to decline this. No, coastal raid is even worse. Ah, bah humbug. Lost 150 victory points for nothing. Well, let's go ahead and move the majority of our fleet over to the Mediterranean now. And with her, we shall move a lot of our cruisers as well. Then we shall get some of our light cruisers, which are in other areas, like here, to do some raiding. We'll make Blackadder a raider. Great name. Two there. Well, they can both go to raiding because in a moment we'll have plenty of other ships. I want to just make sure. Okay, the Caribbean we don't have enough. Why? Oh, because we got to the Dominican Republic. Now we have a higher requirement. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't even think about maybe even building up our forces here. So, wait, is one of these Tortuga? No, I guess that's the old name. Back in the day, there was a place called Tortuga here. Maybe it's even in the Dominican Republic or Haiti. Yeah, so I'm glad we got this. You know what? Build a fortification. Why not? Just one. Yeah, so we need some more forces in the Caribbean. Good thing is Northern Europe and the Caribbean are connected directly. So what we'll do is we'll send a group of 2 light cruisers down to assist. Oh, very good. All right. I didn't have time, but we really would like better training. That won't be in effect for another 12 months. We're going to have to deal with poor crew training until then. That's really unfortunate. But c'est la vie. No, don't speak French when you're fighting the French. It was a trap. I fell into it. Okay, so let one of these guys going in here. Just put you on foreign station. Now move you there. So that we satisfy the requirement and move on. Oh, right. Oh my god, I don't have any minesweepers. Let's get 12. This is going to be very difficult. 12 and 10. Should be more than enough. Which means that we're going to need light cruisers to be put on coastal patrol. This is not good. This is just, I was not expecting war this early. Okay, we're at 7 of 12. Alright, I guess we take a few off here. Wait, how many do we need to take off? We need 5, my god. Where is somebody else we can spare? Okay, we'll just grab this one then. Move. And now, those who are not moving, get yourself to coastal patrol, just until our minesweepers come back, which still gives us a few light cruisers moving over to harass. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, let's see how this goes. Unexpected battle on a raid on coastal shipping. Well, I guess if we can't avoid it. Oh, how interesting. It is our armored cruiser. And what's cool about this is I think the French have really terrible designs for their 4x8 is okay, but 4x7 is not. 8x7 is a little bit better, but I'd still rather have 410. We have our 10-inch guns on this guy. So the Andromeda, our first combat experience. Now, unfortunately, this is a coastal raid. I'm going to let her keep going in the direction she's going, hoping that she encounters a ship. But we eventually have to direct her. And we may just direct her over there. I don't want to send her going too quickly because she is burning coal. And that means that her engines will wear down. She does not have infinite endurance. Okay, we spotted something. We want to make our way to the north side. Yeah, this is it for sure. This is a large fleet. This is a huge fleet. How many of these are... We have encountered the entirety of the... Unfortunately, we live and die by the words Vestigia nulla retrorsum. We do not retreat. So we have to just be smart about this. I mean, that doesn't force us to be stupid. But we are, like, insanely outnumbered. Alright, let's look at what we're dealing with here. I don't think we have enough ammunition to sink all these ships, even if we tried. Let's head due north and just get into range. Alright, these are all different classes. 7-inch guns. That's the True Day light cruiser. This is the one. Okay, so Admiral's a sail. I mean, this is a lot of ships, but I only see 3 armored cruisers. So it's possible we could sink all of them. I mean, not if we run out of ammo, but... Okay, let's just keep the range. We did hit the Kleber a few times. They did also hit us once. Okay, so the splinters perforate the upper deck. We're obviously hugely outnumbered, so... Okay. We're going to take this moment to retreat while our forward gun is knocked out anyway. Not retreat. Advance in the westerly direction. Our front gun is still not back. Is this true? My goodness, it's taken a long time. Alright, back in action. So now let's give them a full broadside. This is just too many damn ships. And nobody's hitting anybody. Okay, we need to turn more in order to get full broadside off. Okay, I see us getting hit, unfortunately. I only see us getting hit. Is this true? My God. Come on, guys. You almost can't miss. There's just so many ships in the water. The bridge was destroyed. That's not going to help. We're not retreating, though. We can't. It's against our operating orders. Fire extinguisher. My God, this is not good, but... Oh, we're going into port. That's not what I wanted to do. What's our objective? Sink any 2 ships. Okay, well, if we can sink any 1 ship, I'll be happy. Let's rotate back to the west. Man, we have no luck at all. Okay, there, we hit somebody. Woo! Not the best showing so far. Really disappointed. And our ship should be really winning the day. We can try to control the range. With our rear gun out, we might as well pull away a little bit. Okay, it's back. We have the wind advantage. Usually the wind advantage. Look at how much smoke that would be causing. I'm surprised any of them can hit anything. No. They are about halfway to our max range. I guess we could try to... We're down to 17 though. Yay. 6-inch gun. So many of us being hit. 10-inch gun. So a few, maybe a couple 10-inch guns hits. We're down to 50% of our main ammo. That is probably good news that they might be starting to run out of ammo. Still all the hits going our way. I mean, going against us. Okay, there's one more. Another fire started for us. Jeez. But we had the wind advantage. The cry was not heard. We're still on fire. 16. Not good. But we do not retreat. So we're going to ride this one out. It's actually enable torpedo launching. Not exactly the most fair fight anyway that the game has decided to give us. You know, well, we got a few hits in there. What in God's name? What happened there? Oh, we can't fire our forward guns. We're not retreating. We are just moving back to the east. We're zigzagging. Okay, zigzag the other way. And we are trying... Oh, whoops. How did we die? I mean, it was obvious we were going to die, but how did we end up dying in the end? Was it just structural damage? Fire raging out of control, ship abandoned. Ah, very interesting. That's the first I've ever seen this. So if you don't control your fire after so much time, I guess the crew just abandoned ship. I did not know that. Yeah, because structural still has some space left to go. That's very, very cool. I mean, I really did not know that. It's horrible. It's a very bad start to the war for us, but we did not retreat. We did as we said we would. No, we don't want to remember this. That's okay. And I think we'll make it back anyway. I'm not too worried about it. The French, they're off to a good start, but you know, that's like pennies on the number of battleships. Wait. France is dominating Northern Europe? Huh. Okay, it's a cruiser battle, and we are given a battleship. Again, this game has the most confusing battle engagement stuff sometimes. It really does. Alright, let's see what the Empress of India is going to do. Wait. Cruiser battle. Right. Does it know what it's done? Does it know it gave me a battleship just to run straight with? Like, what am I supposed to do? I guess we can go... This is so weird. Okay, my ship was kind of facing up this way. Let's just... Wait. We're close. Oh, it's firing at a patrol boat. And not giving me the records. Would that be over here? Let's go. Like, what in the world is going on? This is like a coastal defense, but it said cruiser, I'm pretty sure. Great. Oh, wait. Are we close to somebody? The game dropped down to fast. Oh my gosh. It was all going on up here. This game sometimes. We actually got a marginal victory because they didn't sink enough merchant ships. And there were no enemies in here at all. I swear, sometimes. I would have had a chance to take on... Oh my gosh, please, I would have loved that. But anyway, whatever. So we actually do need a few of our battleships to move north. Just so we have a more balanced number, because they are dominating us in Northern Europe, which is surprising. Yeah, they have 7 battleships, so let's get at least 3 up. Let's get 4. And that still leaves us a sizable force of 4 down in the Mediterranean. Okay, what else is happening? Yeah, I guess we're just waiting for a lot of our... Oh, we need to get our minesweepers finished so we can start doing the correct stuff with our light cruiser fleet. But let's leave it where it is right now and see what happens. Huh, still happened. Decline. I will take a convoy attack though. Just one. What the? Why am I doing a convoy attack with 1 battleship? I feel like I broke the game or something. This has never happened before. What's gonna happen? I have a ship going up against an entire convoy. A single battleship. It doesn't make sense. Okay, wind to the west. Let's make our way. I mean, it's just silly. Oh, yeah. Well, we know what they are. Light cruisers. Actually, you know what? I might as well just pursue... Oh, okay. They have a battle cruiser this early in the game. Really? Is that actually true? Or maybe not true. Alright, we're going to try to get in on these guys before the main fleet comes at us. If we can just knock these guys out of the fight early, that would be nice. Wait. They're really... Oh my god, we're going in then. I mean, our armor should be strong enough to take on any of these guys. We'll take you all on. We just need to watch torpedo range. So torpedo range is that. Just keep that mental note. Oh, no. Slow to turn. Take the second one. Not so fun. Now that I have a battleship instead of an armored cruiser. It's like the game of heroes where you're only allowed to take like one ship into a battle against. This is like a first-person shooter type encounter. You know, you would never have this in real life. A single battleship taking on an entire convoy. This is like something right out of a first-person shooter type. Like this is World of Warships, the single-person campaign version. I just have to stay away from the torpedoes and I'll be alright. Yeah, that's fine. And we could probably even take one torpedo. Okay, now this is the problem. We already saw that fires can be very damaging. I want to get in as much damage as I can, so I'm going to put up with the fire for now. Fire is spreading. We're getting a lot of hits in. Okay, now let's slow down a bit. Go away. We can head back towards the merchant ships, wherever they were. So I wonder, I don't know how the fire mechanic works, but does slowing down help us? Because the fire keeps spreading. Fire spreads more. That's just does not seem good. Reduced. It was reduced. I saw it be reduced. Spreads. No, that's not good. I don't know where they even started this fire, but it has been going for a long time. We might lose a battleship to just the fire. Alright, let's just go dead stopped. I don't know how you fight fire, but probably being stopped is a good thing, right? Yeah, we're reducing it. And the convoy's coming right at us, which is convenient. Okay, fire is out. Our squad max is good. Alright, let's get going then. Run it again. We'll just go in. I'm going to actually turn off new sighting reports. Because, yeah, we're going to be identifying a lot of ships, I'm sure. We'll just barrel through the middle of them. I'm going to keep my speed low intentionally just because I don't want to burn up my my coal shovelers. I don't want them to get too tired with the easy stuff. Save them for the big fries. We're gonna. Okay, now we want to go to squad max. Okay, let's pull away a little bit. Okay, good. That has happened. Now just slowly ding these guys up. We know it's not a battleship, it's an armored cruiser. Yeah, we're doing a good amount of damage to one of the Sphax classes. I'm gonna dive south rather than run through that barrage of enemy destroyers, which is pursuing me aggressively. Now, we have not done enough damage, I think, to warrant this as a victory. I think that is more damage than we've done to the others. We need to sink a few ships. Yes, pull up and sink. I just want to be on his stern, but it didn't work. Okay, we hit him anyway. It's fine. We could have been torpedoed there, which was the thing I was trying to avoid. I just wanted to be on his stern, like this. He's highly damaged. We can call him sunk. Okay, good. Now let's go for the other group, wherever they are. There they are. This is good. Okay, cut across. I think it's okay to cut across in this circumstance, actually. Okay, let's pursue this one. take the wind side. Even launch torpedoes if you feel so compelled. I'm going to try to stay out of torpedo range, but just barely. Or should I take the isolated one to the south? That's another possibility. What are you doing? All right, well, let's do it then. Let's go toe to toe. 6-inch hit. Rudder jam? Oh God. They did manage to hit me. My front gun is out of ammo? It is. No, it has 22 left. I don't know what kind of ammo that is, but it's something. Is this not updating? There. Oh. No, don't engage the destroyer. Engage the battleship, which is actually just an armored cruiser. Huh. Well, it's chaos. Definitely chaos. Let's just focus our fire on this ship and see what we can get done. Let's come up on the wind side. Downwind side, I should say. Oh, got her on fire. This is much better. If we can sink her, we're in real business. Oh, whoa. There's a lot of ships suddenly appearing. But looks like we're... Oh! I guess that might have been from that group. But now it's like every time we get hit, it's even more desperate for us to do as much comparable damage to them. So we got to catch up again. And this is just bad. Just a really bad situation. Okay, another 12-inch hit. If that was real, then that should be significant damage. How's our flooding? We're doing okay. Alright, we're certainly doing some damage here. Yeah, this ship is going down. So you know what? I think this has been an impressively long episode as it is. I was going to just say an impressive episode of very strange occurrences, but again, Basigia nulla retorsum. We don't retreat, so it had to be this way. Let's go for the kill and one more pass to the north. And then let's be done with this. I mean, if we can land a few more hits, I'll be more assured of her going down. Even these 6-inch hits are probably useful. Come on, one more or so. One more. You didn't launch any of your torpedoes, by the way. You know, getting hit by a torpedo is a good indicator that you should use your torpedoes. Flooding has been stopped. We have 6 shots of our forward gun left. Yeah, I can see why they're being a little frugal with the ammunition. Okay, now get those shots off. We avoided torpedoes again. My God. That would have been devastating. I just want to make sure she doesn't get away. Sorry. My throat's not really happy that I'm still talking. Alright, I don't know how they're penetrating. Destroyers should not be penetrating my armor. I don't care from what distance. 11 inches of armor, man. It's not anything to sneeze at. It's just a total chaos in this little... Yeah, good. Just keep going after that. Get out of the line of torpedoes, though. Like, they're like circling us like a... I guess if we're prey. Maybe to them we are. But you know what? I think at this point we've done our damage. We're going to get out of here. For real. We are not going to retreat, but we're just going to hope that we've done enough damage. Yeah, so we're down to 11, but we're going to slow it down to even less than that. That was exciting, I will say. How are we doing? Oh yeah, our structural damage is just about as high as it can go. I wonder why that is, though. I really don't know how they're penetrating our armor. Like, everything about this episode has just left me completely confused about the mechanics of Rule the Waves. Like, everything I thought I understood. We'll take a look when we're done with this one, but they're saying that like 4 or 5 inch guns. I can't imagine they have even 4 inch or 5 inch guns on their destroyers. Maybe 4 inch. They're saying that those or the 6 inch guns of their light cruisers are capable of penetrating 11 inch armor this early in the game. Let's just do a quick comparison of my ship guns, what I can do with my own 6 inch guns. Can they penetrate that much? I don't know. Okay, so this was a major victory. We ended up sinking and almost sinking 2 armored cruisers, sank another, took heavy damage, sank shit. Wow, this is fantastic. I mean, I'm much happier with this than I thought I was going to be because we took so much damage on this. Actually, 2 of their ships took more damage than us. Huh. Well, the 2 that we sunk. But even the Duplay was pretty heavily damaged. Alright, so that worked out really well. Still, let's go and do this investigation before we wrap the episode up. I should have actually named that one. So that was that the Royal Oak? I already forgot. No, it could have been any of them. I already don't remember. Was it the Renown? I think it was the Renown. Yeah, well, it shows obviously here. It's the Renown. So good job, Renown. That was quite a fight. Now, before we go, let's open this design and view the gun data for 6 inch guns. I think this probably says it all. At 5,000 yards, they can penetrate 3 inches of armor. Let's just take a look at my 10 inch guns. At 5,000 yards, they can penetrate 5.5 inches of armor. So they don't show you between 5,000 and 0. But I just don't know what, like, even our frickin' 12 inch guns, these have trouble penetrating 11 inches of armor at 5,000. How did they do any damage to me at all? Huh, strange. Well, a pair of victories on the back of a rather poor defeat. So, and really the last one's the only one that matters to me so far in this war. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the first real episode of Rule the Waves, besides the making of our legacy fleet. So, stay tuned for more of this war with France. We knew it had to happen. France and England constantly going at it in their histories. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, and until the next one, I will be sounding better then, I'm sure. Until then, take care.